Hi, I'm Joy. 4 years ago, in July 2018, I took delivery of my Tesla Model 3. I cannot believe it's already been 4 years since I've owned this amazing car. Unlike the old ICE vehicles I owned before my Model 3, where you could feel the age of the car around this time, with parts rattling and engine not feeling as sharp as the day I drove it home, my Model 3 still drives and feels like I bought it last week. A lot of times I have to remind myself that I've already had this car for 4 years. Each year, I do an owner's review of my Model 3 around the anniversary. If you're wondering how things have changed in the last 4 years, make sure you check out my previous year's review videos on this channel. Now, let's take a look at year 4's stats. First, total miles driven. In the last 4 years, I've driven just a little under 40,000 miles. I know it's not a lot for many of you, but I work from home, and last year I was out of the country for an entire month. So I actually only used my Model 3 regularly for 11 months. Second, total charging costs. As you know, I don't have a home charger and rely on supercharging or level 2 charging around town. Last year, for 11 months of usage, I spent a total of $1,510 on charging. This figure includes 93 supercharging sessions and 1 level 2 charge point session at Disneyland. I've also done a handful of free level 2 destination charging sessions on road trips. This averages out to about $137 per month that I spent on charging. If I had a home charger and charged at home, my total charging cost would drop to $1,260, or an average of $115 per month. With gas prices in Los Angeles hovering at around $6 per gallon these days, you can easily spend $150 on a 25-gallon tank. So even though Tesla has increased their supercharging rates from 4 years ago, supercharging is still cheaper than pumping gas. Third, total maintenance costs. You may know by now that Tesla requires minimal maintenance. Because this car doesn't have an engine, there was no need for me to do oil changes, smog checks, transmission flushes, and the like. In previous years, the most expensive maintenance cost I incurred was changing the air filters in year 2. Well, this 4th year has been more costly in maintenance for me because not only did I do air filter changes and evaporator cleaning, but I also replaced my 12-volt battery and got a new set of tires. HEPA air filter changing and evaporator cleaning costed $135. A new set of tires at 34,000 miles costed $715, and a new 12-volt battery costed $125. So the 4th year total maintenance cost added up to $975. Keep in mind that all these maintenance items are required for gas engine cars as well. So there was no Tesla specific maintenance expense so far in my 4 years of ownership. All the maintenance costs in the last 4 years have been typical car maintenance expenditures. Fourth, warranty. Just like my old BMW 328i, my Model 3 came with a 4-year or 50,000 miles basic vehicle limited warranty. This expired as of July 15, 2022. When I told a friend that my Tesla was coming up with its 4th year anniversary, she asked if there's anything I was going to do differently to my car now that it's out of warranty. I replied, nope. One thing that a lot of people don't realize is that your Tesla also comes with an 8-year or 120,000 miles warranty on both the drive unit and the main battery. The drive unit and the main battery are the most important parts of the car to keep the car running. Plus, my Tesla has way less parts to fail than gas cars because it doesn't have an engine. So I am not worried that my Model 3 is out of basic warranty. FYI, I've never bought any extended car warranties in the past when my ICE vehicles got out of warranty after 4 years of ownership either. So it doesn't make sense for me to buy extended warranty since both my drive unit and battery are still under warranty for another 4 years. Fifth, battery health. Speaking of battery, I started seeing some degradation in the last 6 months. If you look at the battery health chart provided from the Stats app, you will see a cliff instead of a gradual decline. Coincidentally, this battery degradation cliff happened when I first got my new tires, and now it's stabilized. I thought that was pretty interesting. Prior to this cliff, I was still getting above 300 miles out of the original EPA rated 310 miles of range. But now I am at around 295 miles of range. This translates to 4.83% of battery degradation after 4 years of mainly supercharging on a weekly basis. Again, according to Stats app, my battery is still pretty healthy compared to other Model 3s with similar mileage. Not bad. 6, driving efficiency. As I just mentioned, there was a battery degradation cliff right after I got new tires on my Model 3. Prior to getting this new set of tires, I read online that some owners mentioned that the new Michelin Cross Climate 2 tires I was getting would impact my driving efficiency. And I can say that it's true. I am still tracking my total efficiency after getting these tires in February, but so far I am noticing that my driving efficiency has gone down compared to when I had the OEM Michelin Primacy MXM4 tires. However, it's not that terrible, and I'm okay with the new tires because they come with better warranty than the Primacy tires. 7th, phantom drain. I am happy to report that phantom drain issue is a thing of the past. If you watched my video from December 2021 after I returned from my month-long trip to Taiwan, when I left my Model 3 unplugged for 32 days, you would remember that in those 32 days, my battery only drained 15% or an average of 0.47% per day, which is minimal. 8th, software updates. I became an FSD beta tester in October 2021. In January 2022, Tesla released new UI, which made my Tesla feel like a brand new car again with new features to play around with. I started with FSD Beta 10.3 and I'm currently on FSD Beta 10.12.2 at the time of filming. I use FSD pretty much on all my drives except for when I'm just running down the street half a mile to the grocery store. I have gotten used to FSD and my trust in the technology has grown tremendously in the last year ever since I became a beta tester. Now I actually feel weird and more unsafe if I am not using FSD. You can watch the playlist on my channel to see how FSD beta has been improving when I test it on a particularly challenging street each time I receive a new software update. As you can see, after 4 years, this car still drives and feels like brand new because it doesn't have an engine where you can feel the age of the car as the car gets older. And regular over-the-air software updates keep the user experience fresh. Additionally, I am spending way less to upkeep this car compared to a gas car, and I am not feeling the pain of high gas prices whatsoever. Lastly, even with some battery degradation, I do not have any range anxiety going on long road trips because Tesla's supercharger network has been expanding. Right now, I still have no desire replacing my Model 3 and will most likely drive it until the hardware cannot support the software anymore. So, if you are still sitting on the fence about getting a Tesla or an EV, I hope this video will help you make that decision a lot easier. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time and God bless you.